Thanksgiving Day might be over, but the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration is certainly not. Got another game ready for you on this Friday, and it comes to you from the home of the reigning NFL champions. Hi there, football fans. Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, where it's going to be the Eagles welcoming in a challenge from the Windy City, the Chicago Bears. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys are ready to go in front of a home crowd and national audience here on Black Friday. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And we're underway here in South Philadelphia. Luther Burden now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
At the 27-yard line.
He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
A gain of 19 yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bears.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up fourth and long.
Taylor in one formation for the Bears.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no...
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Devontae Smith. That's a gain of 8. Makes it third.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's going to run for it. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
More yards. That's another Eagles.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Burden now to return it. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So this game on Black Friday, Brock, is still a relatively new tradition for the NFL. They started playing back in 2023, but the tradition of football around Thanksgiving, that's over a century old. This game, like the 3 we had yesterday, all a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving set. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good for the Bears.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Williams to throw on 3rd. He's going for it himself. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Chicago.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Third down, and they need to get 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find it.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Play action. Hurts has it. Completed left side to Smith. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Eagles.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it down from 37.
That's another Eagles
First down, a run with Barkley. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Yard line.
Zone read give here to Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
11 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. So now, here's third and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Leaving the offense out there, it's fourth and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears and Rome Odunze headed back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Williams from the gun.
At the 30-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
First down, Williams to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 3.
On play action, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles take it over now late in the first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Hurts. Now he takes it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fields this at the 19. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. This is ahead for about 5. Sidney Brown in on that stop. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hanson. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. A 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Adoree Jackson now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. On first down, Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Hurts.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you... And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage which team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. On play action, here's Williams. And finds Kmet downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Williams on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Johnson up the middle. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Going power with a big tight end. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Looking for Johnson, but it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber. Won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Here come the Bears back out on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. This is Loveland working the right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Swift. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Toss play. Swift has another lead. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Throw right side hauled in by Kmet. Touchdown Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And after that interception led to a touchdown in this tie game, really important they get things back on track here. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Hurts setting up to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Jalen Johnson on the cover.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 5 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Hurts. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
88, Dallas Goedert. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
It's the gain of 14 yards.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Hurts on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 25-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Williams from the gun.
3rd down.
He finds Odunze downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On play action, Williams. Got a man, Loveland has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
Bears, first down.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from 1. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Escapes a defender. Dodges another stop. Still has some space inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
We are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bears about set for their next possession. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Big strike here to Moore. And they're Nick Sirianni going to have the officials look at this one again. He's throwing that challenge flag. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. First down, Williams to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. So first down from the 41.
13 yards on the play.
Working from the gun, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Williams with third and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. One in behind center with Swift. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Bears first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bears
From the red zone on first. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
13 more yards. And the Bears first down.
Williams will look to throw. Has it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
35-35.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down throwing for Hurts. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles with a little more work to do to win it here. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here he is to throw. He finds Dotson left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. Braden Mann will kick it away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's Swift to start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
The coverage by John Campbell.
Looking to throw it. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Got his man, that's Brown again. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Back to throw. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw it. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Now to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown No longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pick.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
First down, Bears.
They'll run now with Swift. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He's across midfield for the 48-yard line.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. One of the tight ends motions right. Swift gets it again on second down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 9
So fresh
yards.
set of downs now from the 39.
Chicago.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Going run again with Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Throw here, third down. Firing one deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. That felt like the game right there, Kate. What a risk they took. He misses, and all the other side needs is a big play, and they're in field goal range. But he doesn't miss. He steps up, and he drives it through. And they're a stop away from the win.
Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Throwing now. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
At the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Hurts throwing again. He finds Brown right side. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So first down from the 41. Hurts yet again. Yet another grab for Goddard. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, here's Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And we're going to keep on keeping on here in overtime.
All right, officially, the next score wins this game. And they hope they'll get another chance to make that score because right there, they had a shot to win it with a touchdown. Instead, they had to settle for tying it up.
3rd and now to return it. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. That's more of the catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And they'll take a timeout with just a single second left on the clock in overtime. 1 play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Bears first down.
Williams on 1st down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Well, they both got their shots in overtime. A field goal, all either side could muster. So nobody able in the end to avert a tie game. And we all go home a little unsatisfied by the results. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.